And Philo fell.
It's fine. Don't respawn.
Yep.
Logan said, fuck the door, jumped.
Oh, Philo's here. Okay, all good. Nice death. Okay,
That was a little awkward.
Yes, I am a unit.
Yeah, I still have pizzas on both knights instead of the gun guys. Permission to use them. Yeah, the knights are okay. Oh, they're actually getting closer to the gate. So I don't know for too many minutes of stuff because the particles are getting a bit much now.
Pushing through.
It's a very big difference.
Sakura, feel free to be a champion. What should I? Yep, I'm guns. Can you switch back to a big boy, please? Or B. I mean, you know what? No, guns. You know how to do it. And, you got a very angry Ash behind you guys. Very angry Ash. Yeah. You know what? Dan, can you... So we still... Knight? Are you still the general? You are. Funny meeting you here. Thinking what else? I don't... You know what? We'll give him
I'm gonna let him push me off the barrier, by the way.
Oh, that's fine. Dan will give him another augmented. So if you want to be a augmented vampire, go nuts. Because the champs are getting rid of them a lot quicker than I expected. Actually.
Push forward. We need to push forward.
And I am now adding Madness Champions to the pool of if you want to switch it, you can. They are getting too close now.
I thought that rock cliff was actually deeper.
No, that's alright.
Let's see if I have any more daydreams. I don't know, list or something.
I was trying to give him a nice glory kill, but it failed. Oh well.
It's fine. Yeah. I need to put out of my
are we
mind
throwing
that
bigger
these
stuff?
guys-
Or
Yes, we are throwing big stuff.
should I come in as a conductor?
You know what?
I mean, not this boss level conductor, but just a conductor.
Nah, Yeah, alright, yeah.
It might be too big for this, though. I'm going to be honest.
The conductor.
I just shrink in size.
Oh, okay.
The conductor isn't as big, is actually smaller than the augmented.
Where's it at? There you are.
Are you just wanting big boys to constantly respawn now? 'Cause I feel like I should wait.
Yeah, wait a little bit. Until I tell you big boys to come back in.
You seem smaller than usual.
Oh wait, we're gonna use the rage one instead.
Make sure Amanda's heavier.
Tracking.
Kyle, are you getting big slash inside?
It's alright.
Can't help it if I was eating a french fry.
Yeah, I didn't know if it was sexual or not. I was just like, oh, look at
Taking a fry away to let
Where red man go?
They're pushing their way to the next one.
Alright, guns. You done with your fry break? Because I need you. What you done?
They're getting really far to the area.
Yeah.
Alright, left wave.
Yeah.
So whatever you'd like, get us, and then for one more life, and that's how I'll pull the music.
Alright, everyone become augmented. No, that's a joke. That was a joke. Alright, keep being what you guys be. And come in if you're not already. Last wave. Okay, do you remember Kirby, you have your sword?
How do you use a trumpet?
Yep. Oh, fist. Alright, fist. You got it.
Alright, I'm dead.
Oh, good. So yeah, once you die, no more spawns.
No more dying, more frying.
Yep. Eat those fries.
Coward hiding behind the barrier. It's your desire.
Scary as a Madness champion, noted.
very good at being insane because I am.
Alright, I'm head up already. I have things to do.
You're fine. You're fine. I think we're done here anyway. Wise. Yeah, thank you very much for helping out. Really appreciate it. Good job.
Of course.
Yeah, probably go ahead and die here, Cody.
At the end,
You got a bit of a wind up for dying.
I was gonna say at the end,
No more enemies.
maybe like one final big guy, or not.
No. We'll just leave it as is. And said final wave, so. And they are literally.
Heresy.
Yeah, there are co-lighters on this door.
Oh god. Also, Dan, my friend, just remember not to turn into things that, I don't tell you to. Okay? It's all good though.
I think I did.
You were the general. I only, there should be only one general, but that's okay.
Alright, we are finishing up towards the ending part here, and then we'll come over and then there'll be the Fate of Black.
Gotcha.
Here we go. Get close, recover.
I do hope it's cool I went into the champion, by the way.
No.
Just kind of carved an avatar around me so that I could do something for the land a little bit.
Yeah, no, that's fine. I asked for all, anyone, the
Don't fall down yet. We need to seal this gate. Reinforce it. Prepare yourselves for it. Come on. Let's go. Cleanse. Wake up. Come on now. I'm sorry. So, the champions of Dragonspire fought. They defended the city for as long as they possibly could. The Minotaur fled. Many of them that still lived. Thus, spelled the end of the Minotaur. Conquered by the Daedra and the forces of the Madness.
Hey there.
Thanks for meeting with me again.
I appreciate that.
I probably should put anti-scrying in the muffler, I assume.
I would appreciate that, yeah.
Sorry.
Kind of where we last, kind of went off. There's still a few things I do want to tell you and let you know about. Number one, no one else knows about my identity except for Bishop. Bishop is aware.
I'd assume he'd know, because it's, the HOA as well.
He doesn't have authority to access all HOA files.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, sorry. There's only very specific people that are able to know my identity and are... So... I... did want to branch off on one specific topic. The missions I sent you all on, specifically the last one. So, when I was searching through on where to find very specific materials, it seems as if this wannabe group caught on even who I was. Somehow.
They caught on to who you are.
They caught on to specifically... They knew we were trying to find materials to revive Luna. So they set a trap for me to find. However, they expected me to come alone. If I would have gone, I don't think I would have survived. Because they had things specifically for me.
For you.
Well, that's what I thought, and that's why they had a copy of the Rage virus, which still, to this day, baffles me that happened. And how they got that, I was trying to be as careful as I possibly could. We're trying to find a warehouse, but I guess sorry.
No, it's fine. I mean, you knew the keywords to be looking for, I guess. I mean, maybe not literally, but you knew the keywords to look for, and they set it up for you. I just wasn't expecting to actually, like, the entire lab itself to just be like there, you know, like I saw tubes that had Yarrow and yourself and Discordia. It just
They
Luna.
they were attempting to create us. It seems like the only one they were able to successfully create properly was Rage. Thankfully. It was... It's concerning that there is still people out there that wishes to recreate that.
Jarl was very charismatic, I guess. A lot of people... Influential, yeah. A lot of people have been spurned by the world, just, you know, a lot of bad experiences. A lot of turmoil, a lot of hate. And Jarl was basically promising a place that's not like that. Unfortunately, not realizing that he was contributing to the problem.
Indeed. I don't know what his goal currently is. Are you aware?
Sorry, what's that?
Are you aware of what his current goal is? Because I'm not.
I've been trying to figure that out, actually. It's not... Like, it's not obvious, you know? Like, the goal, the original goal was supposed to be a place for... Rather, he wanted his wife, he wanted family back kind of thing. Technically speaking, he got it. But there's Rudra. Which reminds me, I need to see if I can get in contact with Rudra. Actually.
Yes, as Rudra, he got it. But as Yara himself, he got all he wanted was destruction.
The problem,
Now
the
that
thing,
he's back,
the thing is though, what is he actually like? All he wants is destruction, but if all he wants is destruction, then why is he having a new group of people around him? Why does he still have why does he still want Luna with him? Why does he have a wife?
that was before he died. I mean, after he was split from Rudra, he wanted destruction. And then he died and was split into void stars, seals, and now that was broken by Luna herself.
I don't know if this music is appropriate here, folks.
His plan is unknown. Ever since I split from being a commandment, that was the day he was revived.
Do you know anything about Luna's past? Before she was found at the ruins.
Not too much. I did help out Discordia with going back to the village before it was raised.
What I'm looking for more is, like, Do you know why is it that Luna has such a deep connection with Yarrow? Why is it that she has a connection with Yarrow and not Rudra?
That is possibly unknown.
Okay.
It could be
That he was the one that saved her from that village being massacred.
and that's
Luna did also say two things. One in particular that confuses me. She said she was raised by him. I'd like to know where she got that information from. Most likely from him. But
two other things as well.
she's been saying she saw chains wrapped around your seal.
Chains? Like when?
I think that was specifically... No, I believe this may be memories.
I think she's regaining her memory.
Oh, yeah, right. Yeah, she's mentioned some things that, like, stuff like, Fable. Or rather, Freelancer Fable. She's mentioned stuff about it.
That is correct.
Wait, no, you, of course you... Oh,
When...
Sorry, I'm having trouble differentiating, or, you know...
It's fine.
Yeah.
I was with you, Seal, for a while.
Fable was the one that freed Ysil from... Well, no. Fable was the one that bound Ysil.
So that her psionic powers wouldn't overpower her.
That may have been the depiction of chains. And there was also another thing. A castle.
Castle. Oh, yeah, the fight that happened at the castle. The last thing.
The destruction of Yara, yes. That's what I brought that down to. So she is remembering. And eventually she will most likely remember everything.
I was thinking for a bit, like, it was a little... suspicious that, that Luna only seemed to remember stuff involving Yarrow, and none of the stuff that she had from with us, I guess. But maybe it may not be as suspicious in this instance. Like, it might be more coincidental more than anything. That being said, it's still troublesome.
It's possible.
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
No, I was just going to state that Luna did promise me something.
Oh?
She didn't want to get involved with commandment stuff.
She promised me that she wouldn't.
And that's when I agreed that if she was
to go see Yarrow, but I would like to be present.
Isn't that flying a little too close to the sun?
I need to protect her in one way or another. Do you have another commandment you trust?
No, not exactly. In fact, I'd much rather none of the commandments even get involved in any capacity either.
Yeah.
Look, at this point, I'm banking on the fact that Jarl doesn't want to hurt Luna in any capacity. And I can, if there's some kind of thing that just like she's going to Jarl in any capacity. I mean, first things first, I did tell her that she should really be moving out before any of that sort of stuff happens. Before she goes trying to go talk to him in any capacity.
I would highly recommend that.
She kind of told me though, point out something. She told me she's got to save up first. She doesn't have a job yet.
Well,
I have an idea with that regard.
Oh?
Why don't I ask her to live with me? HOA pays enough
to support both of us.
Isn't that gonna be suspicious? Like, why is she going to suddenly hang out with you? Yeah, why is she gonna suddenly hang out with this HOA agent? Actually, no. Hold
A
on.
lot of people I've already been hanging around her quite a fair bit regardless.
Because you were assigned to her case.
Correct.
Okay, so then it's only suspicious until you get told that part right there.
Indeed. And
That's what the entire family understand as well.
But then if something happens, if something happens to your involving Jarl and whatnot, like Rajic is going to be coming after HOA. That's the problem with this. She needs to be on her own too, so that she is either on her own or her roommate needs to be someone who's got nothing to do with.
That is correct. I
would recommend that actually.
And I don't think I don't know if she'd really have the chops to be being part of HOA as well.
I'm not
saying for her to be part of HOA.
I mean, I was about to suggest that maybe like hook her up with like a job thing there, but I don't think, I said, I don't think she's got the chops for that.
No. Not particularly right now. In any case.
Not right now. I can't imagine her even.
I can't imagine her being a part of HOA as well.
Maybe she was a little bit better with not getting swept up in things.
In that case, I'll help her find a job. Something that is comfortable for her as well. And also help her find an apartment, move out, and try and convince her father to be okay with it as well.
With moving out?
That's gonna be a fun one.
She is old enough to be living on her own. Like,
how protective is Roderick. Yeah.
Yeah, I suppose. Yeah.
It'll be fine. I just...
Like, I don't think there'd be any problem with you
We need to
helping
think
her
up
and
something.
yeah, helping her look for a place or helping her get a job. I think that those would be perfectly fine. It's just
Yeah, no, I do agree. Living with her may be a little too much on the nose. That's fine.
I understand and I will respect that, as a matter of fact.
I have my other ways of watching her as well.
So,
you you seem to be a lot more sociable than I expected.
as I mentioned last time, when Luna died, so did Huntress. I am a whole different person. I have to be. So people don't find out as well.
Do you have like a sort of affinity change? Because I can sort of like sense wind magic or like some kind of residue of wind magic around you.
A necklace.
I see.
It helps. Not even Yara himself can detect it.
Huh.
As I said, I'm a whole different person without being a different person. Unfortunately, that's one thing I can't change about myself. I am still made of void. This is just a disguise. What I really am is nothing.
You're something out of nothing.
But you're right in that regard.
Yeah. As much time,
And
I'm
I
sure
am but
I'm sure there'd be plenty of people who would probably say something about like, you know, you are literally nothingness and whatnot, but just well, clearly you're something if you're even talking like this.
thank you, Miss Fatty. I appreciate that.
But there is someone that helps out with...
My humanity, regardless. You may have met her before, possibly. Cousin A of the HOA.
She is...
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh?
That was her name. That was her name. Oh.
Something the matter?
I'm not sure if I'm supposed to remember that name right now.
Oh dear, the cognito hazard.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. I don't know if I should know her name. I mean, I know I've seen her years before too. I've seen her years before. I've always seen her in the past, so it's not really. That explains why I say I smell, rather I sense residual wind magic around you.
That... I was a little confused at that at first.
But yes, I
I do spend a little bit of time with Cousin A. She
She's blushing.
Humanity's confusing.
What?
Nothing.
Okay. Well, regardless, I'm doing what I can to help Luna out. I mean, can't make any promises I'll have her protected or anything like that, but just, I'm trying.
She needs to hang out with people that are good for her. So I thank you for that. She needs to be reminded that she has people there other than her grandfather that she can trust, know, love.
Kinda wish that she'd be okay with just hanging out with people in school. You know, like she managed to maintain some amount of popularity.
Yes, I know. But unfortunately, things are never that easy.
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe I'll see if I can introduce her to some people I know or whatever. Might help. I can't exactly spend time with her normally, you know? I got a lot of things to be doing, but I have a lot of connections. So I just need to figure out which is the right connection for her.
I still think that you yourself should still be hanging out with her. Don't forget that, Penny.
I'm not the greatest of friends. I don't want to be... I don't want to be sort of just giving her a bad impression, I guess.
At the very least, she needs a mundane life.
A life that isn't led by void.
And what if she's someone who still seeks adventure? Like, not everyone is willing to just have a mundane life. Sometimes some people just need spice, I guess. You know, for as much I try to live a quiet, mundane life, I actually do rely on my roommate to kind of find stuff for us to be doing. So, like, spice. I happen to like spice, I guess, in my life. So, and I know that, like, you know, and I'm just saying that other people, like Luna, may not simply just want a completely quiet or mundane life. You know, that...
Certainly not.
Her...
I know that for sure.
What's what I'm looking for here? Her doppelganger, you might say. They seem to just be perfectly fine with the mundane life. Or rather... the life in Orlando Saka is plenty exciting. Just living a normal life here is plenty exciting.
I would just rather her
be safe.
I'd rather her have a mundane life here in Orlando Saka. And if she needs the non-mundane, just with her grandfather.
That's why I wish for people not to push it too much on her. Not to talk about her past too much. Because otherwise it's going to push her memories back even further. It's going to push her back to him. That's my concern. I think that's the last thing we want.
She wants him to be safe. I don't know if
Seems as though... It seems as though she is the only one he will listen to. I think Luna is a more important part in this than we all think she is. As much as I hate seeing it, don't want it. I want her not to be involved at all.
I promise I'll do what I can to keep watch over her. Specifically the subjects. I don't know what the HOA said to you, but Ms. Lana, if some other, I don't know if they're a third party or if they're more directly connected to Yarrow, if they were able to have us go into a trap that's made for you, your continued involvement it's going to eventually lead you to being actually caught.
That is why I am taking a step back. However, Lana is still Lana. Luna is still is the one thing I have in this life. I can't let her go again.
Maybe you could have her, when you look for a place for her to move into, maybe it could be somewhere near to you. I mean, I didn't exactly want her to be moving too far. Maybe somewhere in the middle, or she can see her, still see her family, but, you could, yeah.
I was thinking that. I do live in the Peppermint Apartments, over the other side of town. It's a bit far, but still in the city.
It's like what, like a 30-minute, train ride. It's still a decent time.
I don't mind regardless. I do believe the HOA would want me to step back from this whole thing regardless. The last thing they want me is to be getting caught. And that's what I'm going to prevent.
So, is that all then?
I believe so.
Thank you for talking with me. Addie, I do appreciate it.
And this is exactly why I'm pissed that Yarrow's back. The old commandments, they are given a second chance. And with Yarrow coming back, he almost pulled the second chance away from them all. From you all. For what? For him wanting to finish a job that doesn't even need finishing, He got what he wanted. So the other side of him got what he wanted. What does he want now? Does he want Is he still wanting revenge? By doing literally the same thing. He is... And if he still wants, a perfect world, if he still wants this whole perfect world, that would imply that either he's going to take people's free will away, thus removing the point of this of people even being alive, or he's going to let people have free will. But how? Like, what does that mean? People who have free will. There's always going to be some people who are just going to be born in a way that they don't like the status quo, and they're going to cause trouble. So is he going to just deal with them then? Like, is he going to deal with anyone who keeps doing that and then cause a new cycle of this problem? Sorry, and I get heated up with this, with people who...
People who continue the cycle of destruction.
People who do things out of revenge and try to seek creating a new world by hurting others. If he wants a new world, if he wants to create a new world, then work with others to do that. Don't hurt, don't create pain along the way.
Indeed. I suppose these people
will never learn. Never stop until they get what they want.
Miss Lana, I'm worried that for this to actually truly end, he will have to be taught that this has to end, that he has to stop it himself, because this is the third time he's, I guess, been around. The third time. At this point, this is a curse for the Malyorns. This is something that's becoming mythical, legendary. By which I mean something you could probably read in a storybook of someone's ill will, someone's malice just remaining as a curse for a family. And every time he's defeated, that ill will still lingers on. And he will always keep coming back. Maybe not, today, maybe not tomorrow, but down the line, a new problem for the descendants. Just because he can't get over just because he wasn't shown how to get over it.
As much as I agree with you, Miss Patty.
The problem is, sure, if we were to somehow convince Yarrow
to go over to, well, understand
what they're doing and somehow convince them that not to do what they're doing, we still have to convince the rest of the Metaverse to do the same towards him.
That's not his problem.
Everyone. That's not his problem, but it is still going to be our problem. If he were to see the amount of hatred towards him, even to this day, what stops him from reverting back to the way he was?
That'd be part of it as well. Having him live with that, live with his consequences. Because at this point, At this point,
Exactly.
he does deserve the feelings that people have towards him. In the past, no.
Indeed.
In the past, he didn't deserve that. Rather, Rudra didn't deserve that. But Yarrow deserves every bit, and he needs to accept that and live with that. I didn't want him to, I wasn't implying that he simply just ignores that, but simply I want him to acknowledge he did bad. He did literally what was done to him, and figure out how to actually move forward with that instead of just continuing this cycle.
I do think that is a good plan, though. However,
I'm going to say this right now. You're gonna have a lot of trouble convincing people to do that. But,
Miss Patty, I think you can do it. You have a lot of charm with other people. I think you got this. There is one thing, though. Please don't lose faith in the things you believe in. I never did. I don't think you should either.
I'll keep that in consideration.
Good. Well, I should get going.
I apologize for taking up your time.
That's fine. This was an important thing to do.
It was.
Now, I will admit, I don't expect you to
Forgive me for the things I have done in the past.
but
It's a lot easier for me to talk.
Alright.
It's a lot easier for me to talk to someone when I didn't have to deal with things directly. So,
yeah.
it's a
That
really
is very
weird
true.
it's a really weird mental thing, so to speak, but I understand it, and I'm okay with taking advantage of it, working with it.
Trust me. I wish everyone had your thoughts, but unfortunately, Higgs does not feel the same.
Yeah. Look, and my response to that is like, look, this is a big city. This is a really big city.
Indeed.
We can very much live in different locations within the city. We can still work together without having to see each other. And
Exactly.
and we should never be expected to have to simply just put up with each other's presences. So
Did you get my phone number? I don't think you did.
no, I have not.
Would you mind?
Sure.
Just in case. Okay. Well, thank you again, Miss Patty, and sure I'll see you again soon.
You take care.
By the way, you're put in very high regard in regards to HOA. Don't change that.
Yeah.
I wouldn't recommend it.
Anything?
Nope. Nope.
Okay.
Oh boy, it's a lot of faith they got in me. I'm not really sure how I can keep up with her and Luna's expectations. How am I supposed to even expect a good outcome from this or even with Akira? Can I even take Blight as an actual W in all of this? It almost feels like at this point, I just need to wait just another couple of months before something else comes knocking on his door. Why do people keep thinking I can do something? I'm just someone who just has a different way of thinking. It doesn't belong in this world. Maybe I should get my eyes checked or something. I don't know. If only there's a doctor that can help me with that. I at least have... Right. I at least have a place that I could feel comfortable in. I don't need to be burdened with these thoughts, even if I feel like I'm going to fail. It's still okay. Because I have a home I can go to. A home that doesn't make me feel like I disappointed them. I'm hungry. It's okay if I'm saddled with the weight of the world. I have people who make it feel like it doesn't feel like I'm holding anything at all. Like it weighs nothing.